Hello, I am Chirag, a student of DIMS. In this video, we see about two-dimensional array in C. Here is the algebraic notation of the two-dimensional array, and this is the C notation of the two-dimensional array. Now we see how the two-dimensional array is defined. First of all, we write data type of the 2D array. Then we write variable name, means the name of that array. Then we write number of rows, then number of columns. For example, here first integer is the data type, and then a is the name of the 2D array, and 3 is number of rows, and 3 is number of columns. Now we see how to initialize a two-dimensional array. First, there are two ways of the initialization of 2D array. Here is the first. We can write all the elements of the 2D array in a one bracket. Also, we can write different rows in a different brackets. Example, here is the two row and 3 column array. So we wrote 6 elements. Now here 4 rows means 4 brackets. Here we can say 1 2 3 4 and 3 columns. In this way the two-dimensional array is initialized. The storage arrangement of the two-dimensional array are as follows. When we declare an array named A, then suppose rows are 3 and columns are 4. Then first element will be A00, then second element which is in first row and second column, then it will be A01. In this way the array elements are arranged. Now storage allocation. First, storage allocation. How the storage allocation? In this, the all elements are right in single line. Now we see the simple program how to input array elements and print them using for loop. Here in first for loop we accept the elements of the 2D array. Here we can see scanf, and in second for loop we print the all elements of the 2D array. Thank you. Now we will see the simple programs of the matrices using 2D array. First we will perform addition of two matrices using 2D array. First we will initialize the array. Then we will accept the number of rows and number of columns from the user. Then we will accept the elements of the first matrix using for loop. Then we will accept the elements of the second matrix using for loop. Here first matrix will be A and second will be B. Now actual adding of the two matrices. Here is the formula. The sum will be the addition. The sum matrix will be the addition of the two array. Here the formula is sum ij equal to sum ij aij plus bij. The first element of the A matrix will be added to the first element of the B matrix. Then the value is stored in the matrix sum. Now printing the result. Here we will print the submatrix in which the addition of the two matrices is stored. Now let's run the program. Here we will enter the rows of the matrix and columns of the matrix. First element, we will enter the elements. Let's enter any elements. Total 9 elements we will enter. Now enter elements of the second. Now so you can see that here is the sum of the two matrices 1 plus 2. The first element, you can see a11 will be added to the second matrix into the 2, फिर 2 and 8 10, then 3 and 7 10. In this way the addition occurs. Now we will see the subtraction of two matrices using 2D array. Here first we initialize the two arrays, then a array in which we store the subtraction of the two arrays sub. Then we accept number of rows, number of columns. Then we will accept all elements of the first matrix, then second matrix. Now here we will use a formula of subtraction of the two matrices. Here sub ij equal to aij minus bij, in which the first element of the B matrix will be subtracted from first element of A matrix. So and the result is stored in the sub matrix. Printing the result. So we will print the result by using for loop. Here let's run the program. Now we will enter the rows and columns of the matrix. Then we will now here we get the subtraction of the two matrices. Now we will perform multiplication of the two matrices using the array. So first of all we initialize the all variables, then first matrix, then second matrix, and then multiply matrix. Okay, then we will accept the number of rows and number of columns of the first matrix. Then we will accept the number of rows and number of columns of the second matrix. Then we will use a for loop in which the formula used is sum equal to sum plus first element of the first matrix and the first element of the second matrix will be multiplied. Then as the rule of multiplication of two matrices, the elements of the first row will be multiplied and added with the first elements of the first column of the second matrices. In This way we will add those elements. First multiply and then add. Here is sum is initialized with 0. Now we will print the product of the entered matrices using the for loop. Let's run the program. First of all, we enter the rows and columns of the first matrix. 3 and 3. We will enter the elements of the first matrix. 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 5, 3, 4. Now rows and columns of the second matrix. 1, 4, 5, 10, 38, 5, 3, 4, 3, 5. In this way, we get the product of the entered matrices. Thank you.